Well, what a special game we have for you tonight in the group stage. Both teams with real ambitions to go far in this competition. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hearts thumping, tension building here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It's Real Madrid up against Napoli.
Well, Derek, both teams got off to a flying start in their opening group match, didn't they? But something has to give tonight. Looking forward to this one.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. The Costa Rican Keylor Navas gets the nod in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Toni Kroos starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. And a glance at the Napoli side. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. A very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, I think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, he comes into this game with history, a hatful in his last game. We all know that, but also the defenders know that. How will they cope?
Karim Benzema. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Still alive. Casemiro. A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and he certainly has done. Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
And they're playing once more. Real Madrid with the lead here. Callejon here. Pisai. It's with Hamšík. Fabian. Given away by Napoli. Fabian. Callejon here. Given away by Napoli. Luka Modric. And is it going to be Gareth Bale? Joy for the Merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and tested and they got their reward. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
So 2-0 now. And passing with a velvet touch. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. This is Sergio Ramos. Well, they are the record winners of this great competition, Real Madrid. And you always feel, Lee, that no matter... Running towards goal, one man to beat. And this time, it's in.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. This is Kroos. Isco has it. Toni Kroos. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Fabian. It's with Alan. And here's Alan. Mertens. Now Casemiro. Here's Ramos. This is Kroos. Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema. Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Toni Kroos. Now Casemiro. The ball with Luka Modric. Benzema. Benzema wasteful with that one. Modric. And Kroos. Karim Benzema. And Koulibaly thwarting them. So a Real Madrid corner. And fired over by Kroos. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? And up for grabs off the keeper. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Benzema. It's in the net thanks to Karim Benzema.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. The ball with Luka Modric. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Karim Benzema. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Corner for Real Madrid. And firing it into the... Oh, he's knocking on the door. And heading it just over the bar.
Yeah, he thinks he's in, he thinks he's scored, and it's just over the bar.
Fabian. Read it superbly to take back possession. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Expert piece of finishing from Benzema.
Hit the target, tick, power, tick, goal, tick.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Napoli have lost the ball. Now Casemiro. Karim Benzema. It is a decent looking attack here. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. And it might be Toni Kroos. Joy for the Merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and tested, and they got their reward. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
Well, you've got... And the first half is in the history. And so the second half commences here. It was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Isco. Karim Benzema. Luka Modric. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. And it's gone in.
Well, look at it again. I do question the defenders, but let's give credit to him. What a wonderful solo effort. And he still has the presence of mind to finish it off. What a brilliant solo goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Given away by Napoli. Luka Modric. Casemiro. It's with Hamšík. Real chance. It's in the net thanks to Karim Benzema.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Mertens here. Effective challenge. Well, that's how to do it defensively. Casemiro there. Benzema. This attack, and he's made headway. Does he have the beating of the goalkeeper? Expert piece of finishing from Benzema.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Given away by Napoli. And Benzema wasteful with that one. It is to be a throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Benzema. And it might be. And Koulibaly thwarting them. A goal it is, courtesy of Toni Kroos.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Now Casemiro. The ball with Luka Modric. Marco Asensio. Bale. Luka Modric. And Marco Asensio. Dispossessed. Marco Asensio. Throw-ins given. Isco has it. Now Casemiro. Casemiro trying to keep going. Thunder's clear. Marcelo. Marcelo. Terrific block there. Hisai. So 20 minutes to go. Modric. Bale. And the attempt by Marco Asensio. Corner given to Real Madrid. And over comes the corner. And he's clear as lines. Lorenzo Insigne. And a throw-in it's going to be. It's with Hamšík. Inside the last quarter of an hour. And with the goalkeeper. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Real Madrid, how creative have they been tonight? Their imagination, their delivery, their execution, a real top-draw performance. It makes them a real joy to watch.
Still alive. And a goal kick is the outcome. Bale. Marco Asensio. Perhaps an opportunity for Isco. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Mertens. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, but tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And the referee has determined that that is a bookable offence.
I don't think you can think anything else after that challenge.
Given away by Napoli. Zielinski. Mertens. It's with Dani Ceballos. Bale. Lucas Vázquez. Lucas Vázquez. Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
And that's a deep corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Whatever it... And will it be Sergio Ramos? And it's gone in!
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Well, it might still work out for them. An example of a goalkeeper in top form here. Crossing possibilities. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. The concession of a corner here. And firing it into the area. Here is Marco Asensio. So, the full-time whistle, and another 3 points in the bag to add to the total from match day one. You've got to conclude, Lee, that